Ellen and I have been working on developing a case for our MBA students. And the idea behind the case is to bridge our two classes, her class managerial accounting and my class leadership and motivation. And the case was to have them do an accounting task, but then have to do also the managerial tasks and the communication that come along with the accounting task, all within the context of an ethical situation.
The problem that you have in a lot of those ethical scenarios, even real ones that happen, are that students look back and they say, oh, I would never do that. That's not me. I could definitely see why that was a bad thing to do, and I know that I would do better. So one of the things that Wendy and I wanted to do was to make sure that students saw how that was actually not the case. A lot of times things are much more gray and not black and white.
For the MBA students, it really helps them see that their classes aren't in silos, that what they learn in one class and what they learn in another class really have to go together for them to get the full value of their MBA. And it also, I think, helps them see not just the managerial accounting and the leadership, but then also that ethics shouldn't be working in a silo either. And they have to incorporate that in all the decisions that they make.
Well, I think it allows people to understand how easy it is to fall into some of these ethical traps in a more realistic way. Because, like I said, looking back on Health South, looking back on Enron, looking back on any of these huge accounting scandals, it's very easy to say, oh, I wouldn't behave like that. Because you have all the facts, you have all the information. And what we wanted to do is show that with uncertainty, it's much harder to make those decisions. And at the very least, going through something like this, hopefully it will lead to at least a deeper level of thinking when students find themselves in a situation.
They need to see the connections between their classes to be a really well-rounded individual in the business world. And because they know that once they get into the work world, it's not that they're going to pull out a textbook and find the answer to things. They really do need to see how things fit together and how they're going to make decisions. I think it's also nice for them to see their professors working together and see that collegiality and understand at that level where our work fits together and how that affects them and how hard we work to try to give them something that's going to challenge them.